Okay, welcome to our new show called Only Tax, where our subscribers and members of our free private Facebook group, REI Tax Hack, can ask us any burning tax questions, and where we will answer your question for you. So, this is what we call Only Tax, where we give you the naked truth about how taxes work. And since this is the first episode of Only Tax, I wanted to do it in front of this portrait of this handsome young man over here. So if you know who this handsome young man is in the background, drop it in the comments below. Alright. So here is the question for today's Only Tax. Alright. So I get this question all the time, whether it's from clients, other investors, or people in bigger pockets. They always ask, man, my property tax for my rental just keeps on going up and up. Can I challenge this? And my response is, it really depends on the county. Every county is different. I remember with one of our properties in Atlanta, we called the county and we were trying to see if we could challenge the property tax increase, and they told us no, they would not entertain that. And then another property that's also in Atlanta, but a different county, Decatur, if you are curious, they were actually open to us contesting the property tax increase. So what's the moral of the story? Moral of the story is that you really have to reach out to your county, and I would suggest that building rapport with them, asking them even before you buy the deal, how is the property tax reassessment calculated? How often is it calculated? Do you only reassess properties when the property is sold, or do you also reassess it every couple of years? Again, every county is different, so even before buying a property, you need to know how property taxes are assessed and how often is it reassessed. Because if you're buying a property that is a couple $100,000, yeah, that property tax increase will still hurt, but it's manageable, especially if you are the only investor there. But once you start buying properties that are multifamily, millions of dollars, and you're bringing on investors, property tax can really kill the deal. So make sure that you understand that before pulling the trigger on a deal, regardless if it's a small deal or a big $1 million worth of deal. Okay, so again, welcome to Only Tax, where we answer your tax questions with the naked truth. If you want to have your tax question answered on the next episode of Only Tax, please subscribe to our free Facebook group called REI Tax Hack and post your questions there.